So did you like the AK74U I've shown you in the past? I showed you an orange and white one from a different brand. Here we've got the same blaster, but this is coming to you from HGOC. HGOC does a good job, obviously. You can see it branding their boxes, branding their blasters. But I imagine this is going to be the same performance as the other one I've shown you in the past. You've just got a cool different design. I actually kind of like this design. I think it looks kind of cool and it's kind of unique. We do see a lot of the same patterns reused in these different gel ball blasters, and this one is at least a newer kind of, I don't know what we'd even call it, the design, but I think it's decent, and it's definitely not realistic looking. So that's important to a lot of you. Let's check out everything that comes with it and put it together while we talk about it. Safety glasses, of course, guys. Make sure you wear some sort of eye protection. That actually is important. You know, in my opinion, the only way you can really get hurt by one of these is if you take one to the eye. So wear sunglasses, wear safety glasses, wear something, okay? Then let's talk about the gel beads. HGOC likes to give you a lot of gel beads. They give you 60,000 again, so 10,000 packs of those right there. Remember, you don't have to use a whole pack at once. They also give you this cool kind of speed loader. You can fill that up, you know, put your little top on here, and then when you go to fill your mag, it is definitely easier to use something like this or to use a funnel. Okay, this is probably airtight enough that you can store them in, but they're probably not quite as airtight as using a Tupperware or an actual screw-on bottle of some sort to store your gel balls in after you've soaked them, if you're storing them for more than a couple days, right? And remember, never ever store them in the magazines. When it comes to soaking them properly, watch one of my videos that really goes over how to soak gel beads properly, and you'll end up with a good experience. It's actually pretty easy. Don't overthink it. Give them plenty of room to grow, plenty of water, plenty of time. And as long as there's room and water left over after that, drain them off, store them for 2 weeks. But the videos are much more in depth, okay? Now, when you do go and load your magazines up, they give you 2 of them, which is nice. These are mechanical magazines. However, these are the newer style mechanical magazines. So far, these have performed much better than some of the original mechanical magazines we see in the old M4, M416s, which were some of the first gel ball mag-fed blasters. Because it is translucent, you can see in there the wheel, and when you fill it up with gel balls, especially blue ones, you'll easily be able to see them. And you just got to make sure you prime it. So once you load it up, you're going to click this for about 5 seconds. It's going to sit there and advance the gel balls up the feed tube till you get one to the top, and then you can go ahead and insert it. Make sure you do that every time. Like I said before too, when you're done playing, shoot them all out that you can. It's very likely there'll still be some in here. That's normal with all blasters. Clear it out, open it, shake any out, push this button, get any out of the feed tube, and give it a chance to dry out by leaving it open somewhere not connected to the blaster. Battery, 800 mAh, 7.4 volt battery, back to a 2-plug connection here. White plug for charging, 2-pin JST connection for the blaster, and the included USB charger. Charge it up, takes about 2 hours to fully charge a battery, and then you're good to go. Battery goes up top on this one. Open that door, there's your plug. There's actually a decent amount of room in this battery compartment, so you don't have to fight it too much to get it in. So that is nice, because I know I've shown you before some where I struggle to get the battery in there. So we'll get this in, just kind of tuck the harnesses towards the front, and this should push kind of straight down. See, pretty easy there. That locks back in place like that. So folding stock, there's a little catch right here. When you're ready to unfold it, you just push, and this clicks in, locks in place like that. Your release button for the stock is right here. Push that, release it. We're going to leave it locked in. This selection over here is really just for looks. It does move, but it doesn't do anything. Static, doesn't move. That's that latch for this. And then here is how we actually select it, right? So we can go into safety mode, right? When you're in safety, nothing's going on. We can put it down into automatic, and then you can click it down. And this actually does have a true semi-automatic feature. Magazine would connect. Right here's your mag well. There's a little kind of lip on this. Get that into the mag well. and just click it in, and it's locked in, and here's your release. Okay, get that locked in and ready. Lastly, all you're going to do is put your tip on, and it just pushes in, and it'll just push until you pop it in place. It's locked in, it's ready to go. So there it is, guys. HGOC, HGOC. This is the AK74U. You can see it's kind of a cool new color variation that we haven't seen before. I like that. We'll shoot it, test the FPS. I imagine it's going to perform the same as the other one I've shown you, but this gives you some options. You do get some extras with a lot of gel beads, this speed loader as well. Comments, questions, post them below, guys. That really helps me out when you guys are engaged and you're posting stuff. And of course, I will answer any and every question that I can. And of course, those likes and those subscribes help me a lot too. So please make sure you're pushing those. Check back. We'll do the demo and the FPS. And thanks for your support. Make sure you participate in all the monthly giveaways.